Hi friends. Apologies for the lack of videos lately, but there's been a lot going on. One, I've finished my book, so Alien the Mirror by Claire Kelly. The next book's almost a quarter way through, that's called The Devil and His Minions, so that should be out this year. But this is what I would class as an urgent call out to all Starseeds. Are you feeling like something's just done, finished, gone? If that's a yes, keep listening, because I'm not going to say who it was, okay, but somebody I know very, very well, because they might not want to be named, had their very first alien abduction. They've had nothing to do with any of this their whole life. They know I do, but they don't have any... I've not talked about who, and the people they met in theirs wasn't people that I know or talked about, okay? So, they went into a dream where they were standing in a shop. They noticed a corridor leading off down from the shop, and they were trying to look and see, is that part of the shop, or, is that for staff? And they noticed a guy standing there. The guy was extremely tall, thin, very white porcelain hair, had plaits coming down that tied around the back, and they wore like the long silk dress type robe things. Very large eyes, okay, but looked human. He says to her, "Excuse me, you need to come with me, we need to go to a meeting." She responded, "Oh, sorry, I don't work here," because you think that you're a dream, you think it's real life, right? So he put his hand down, she took it. As she did so, she turned around and saw an image of herself and her daughter standing like frozen in time. They ran from the earth all the way to the moon. She panicked, she thought that she was awake, and she's thinking, because she's in deep space, I'm going to die because I can't breathe in space. Anyway, she gets to the moon, stand outside of it, and the guy says, "Take 3 deep breaths." On the 3rd deep breath, boom, she's inside. I've been here. When she described where she was, I have been here for meetings, not for a while, but I have been. So she went into this huge big arena. It was seats all round the outside. Now I know this place. I said to her, "Oh, did you see the hoverboards they stand on? It's like a hovering platform that when the person's addressing everyone around the circumference of the hall, they stand on that." And she's like, "Yeah, there was. So we confirmed it was the same place that I've been to, and now she's been to. It was a guy who was talking in the middle, was tall, thin, looked more like a grey, but she thought it might be insectoid, ant-like, because they had big kind of bug-like eyes, but kind of human-ish features, kind of, but very bug-like. She said to her left was lots of these things. She said they looked like praying mantis. I went, "I do know them." I said, oh, she said they looked like insects. She said, like, what did she call them again? Anyway, I said, "That's the mantids." And she went, "Oh, I got the feeling in my head they were called something like insectoids." She said, "I don't know if that's a thing." I went, "Okay, I have heard them called that." To her right, there was lots of reptilians. She said they looked like bearded dragons and alligators. Okay, so this is not your Dracos, this is your reptilians. The guy who was the main speaker said, "Everyone is to leave Earth now. There's to be no species left interacting with the humans." She said she saw the Arcturians, right? They had the big eyes, looked human but big eyes. She said she took that as Arcturians. Yep, tick. If you see them in that world. If you see them here, they're just blue lights to me. But so the Arcturians were like, "Absolutely, yes, we want peace." The reptilians started saying, "No, that's our planet. We were there before them. That was our planet. They've came and took our planet. We're not leaving." So then an argument started to ensue, and the reptilians all started stamping their feet and hissing. So the guy that brought her took her hand and says, "We need to go," and she left. That's all she knows, is that they're meeting, a decision has been made between these alien races. She got the idea as well as the Galactic Federation. Now, I don't talk about the Galactic Federation. I know of them. I don't really deal with them. I deal with what people would call the circle, the Council of 7, or I'm not involved. I've never been to meetings where there's reptilians and mantids. Never. They're not. I'm only Andromedans, Arcturians, and sometimes Syrians. That's not my forte at all. So I don't know. I've always wondered if the Galactic Federation is a legitimate federation, if it's something that the AI's constructed to make people think that there's people helping us, and then now they're not helping us. So I'd be very interested to see if other people who are involved with the Galactic Federation, are they being told it's sayonara, goodbye humans, that it's done, there's no more interaction with humanity from the Galactic Federation. This was just a couple of nights ago. Because I do healings. That's primarily my healings and readings. And I know I was told a few months ago, that's it, no more. Who's been healed is healed. It's done. And I was like, well, what do I do? What am I on earth for now? You know, I felt at a complete loss as to, well, what do I do? I'm writing my book, but the book is still service to others, right? Because it's for other people to be able to read and say, that happened to me, you know, and it's done in a story so that you can put it into your own life. I'll never tell you if it's true or not. You only know if you know. But I feel like it's finished, yeah. I have no purpose now, and that's difficult because I live my life in purpose. You know, I'm on Earth for this reason. It's what keeps you here, right? I wouldn't want to be on this planet. No disrespect to the humans on it and the planet itself, but I have no need to be here if I don't have a purpose. That's what I'm here for. Helping to heal and raise vibration. And without that, does that mean we're leaving? If we came here, Starseeds, in order to help humanity, if there's now an agreement put in place that humanity is not to be helped, are we going home? I feel something's ended. It's an end. And whether I'm just going through a depression that there's no more help to be given, and what do I do with myself now? Because I live in service to others. You know, we all do who watch this channel or watch other channels. We're all in service to others. It's why we're here. We know we're here to help humanity. That's it. If we're not allowed to help, what's left? So I don't want this to be a doomsday-ish kind of message, but if the Galactic Federation are withdrawing their assistance and the reptilians are kind of angry because it's their planet, does that mean we're entering a period of peace and we don't need to help anymore because they're doing it themselves? Something's changed and we've got peace, and it's going to just now turn itself into a utopia. We are going to get rid of all the darkness and the dark essence and the dark beings, and we're clearing our space, we're tidying our houses, we're redecorating for the age of Aquarius. Is that what's happening? I hope so. I do hope so. But I feel like something's going to give in a few days. Something's going to be very apparent, because right now it feels like I can't feel anybody's energy. Now, I live my life in energy. I do theta healing. I've done it for 20 years or more. I live with people's energy. I sense energy. I know I'm in the world because I feel the energetic connection between each and every one of us. What I started noticing over the last few weeks is I can't feel maybe one or two people, but the majority, I can't feel them. It's like I'm seeing people walking, I'm hearing them talking. I don't feel their presence. There is zero feedback from them. It's like they're just a hologram to me now, and it's really weird to walk about in the world and suddenly feel like my energy can spread out really far. There's no huddles of energies anymore. It's a very, very strange time. Let me know if you can feel other people's energy. Maybe it's personal just to me. Maybe I'm just being sucked off the planet. Who knows? Maybe I'm just going to be brought down to, human consciousness so that I can blend back in and not feel so alien, perhaps. But I just don't feel people's presence. Like one or two people in a day can walk past and I'll be like, oh, I feel you. I felt your energy. I felt you coming. I felt you come behind me. I felt, you can feel them when people were behind you. But they're just empty vessels, the majority. And it's really off-putting. So what is happening? What do you think's happening? Because I feel that we're all going to be sucked from our places where we live and go somewhere else, whether that is physically or just our consciousness that's been in here, and the conscious goes back and we are just left here as humans. I don't know the answer to that. What I can tell you I feel something's ended. Absolutely. It's ended, done. I'm seeing a lot of bright white flashes around me. Bright white. You know, I thought the microwave was blown up because the big white flash appeared on the door and I just shut it. And I know microwaves aren't good, okay, but they're good for cooking potatoes. So, it saves electricity for the 3 hours it takes to bake a potato. So, this big flash, then I saw another one behind me, and the blue flashes I normally get for warning are very faint. They used to be bright, now they're very faint. So, I think what I got through from them was that because the matrix was energised by the black cube, whatever, and the black cube's gone, that its power source has now gone. So without a power source, this reality can't stay active, which is why we're moving to a different one, right? We're all moving to a different one, and people are moving to 5D, some are moving to 7D, some are staying in the 3D, but because this one's breaking, they're telling me that's why you see glitches, total glitches, planes hovering in the sky with a flag behind it, and it's not, you can hear it, but the plane's not moving, the flag's not hanging, it's birds just in mid-flight, stop. It's breaking. It's definitely breaking, so we have to go somewhere else because we're going to the new one that's been built by the good guys, by the light. So, I feel like it's coming. Because there's no such thing as time, it's so hard to tell you, right? How long I can say. I at the moment I feel like I might walk down the stairs and be in a different reality. So for me, normally I feel things are quite close, and it means it's years away. If I feel it's the next day, it could be months away. So I'm feeling like it could be any minute. Does that say we've got a week left of this before things start really appearing to be weird? Because it has to be weird. It's not going to be that you're just living your life and suddenly you're somewhere else. You're going to feel it. It's going to build up. It's going to become less and less and less and less apparent to you that life's real, and you're going to start attaching more and more and more to a different one. It has to be that way, or you're going to soul shock. So it's not going to be something that happens like boom. You're going to be aware of it. You're going to feel this detachment from Earth. It's just a detachment from Earth. Detachment from this simulation. But I want to know if other people are getting it that's not in tune with this vibration. It doesn't do energy work. Anyway, sorry this is quite an unprofessional video, but I'm going out now to buy water and things to stock up, just in case things go bad. I want to get water. I have all my food. You never know. So, much love to you all. Please comment down below if you're feeling the matrix has slipped away, and can you please check on other people, because I don't watch a lot of other people's videos because they want me to keep what I get is undiluted, not to be mixed up with what other people say, so I tend not to watch it. So if you can check up if other people in the Galactic Federation have been told bye-bye. Anyway, much love. Have a great day. I will see you on the other side.